Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and still with me in the studio is Alderman Larry Arnowitz. So tell us about your vision for the 12th Ward. You've been in the position now for years, so you've had time to sort of assess what the needs are. What are some of your plans?
Some of my plans are in the ward. I'm always wanting to bring businesses in the area, which I think is really good. Since I've been in office, I have 2 businesses in the area now that were vacant buildings, so I'm very proud of that. We have a new deli and catering business on Gravois in the 6400 block. I also have another business trying to open up in the 6800 block of Gravois, which is going to be selling toasted raviolis, things like that, to restaurants.
That's perfect.
So I'm always looking, you know, to bring businesses in the ward. I think it's very helpful. It helps the tax base, and it keeps the people around. My other goal is to sell houses there. We have a few houses for sale, some vacant houses, which that's everywhere, but I'm always trying to push sales over there in the 12th Ward. We have a very stable neighborhood, which I'm blessed to have. Former Alderman did a great job for 32 years.
Yeah. It's a good track record of
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Civil service in
yes,
your ward.
Yes, ma'am. So, you know, we have a lot of exciting things over there. You know, it's a very big Catholic area over where I'm at. So I have a lot of elderly people, which I do have a younger groups of people moving in the ward now.
Oh, that's exciting.
So we're always promoting housing. We have a great school over there in Immaculate Heart over there. That stays pretty full.
Yeah.
In the next 2 years, we have the Great River repair to Greenway is going to be coming through, looking at 2013. So that's going to enhance the neighborhood along River repair. You know, we have a couple parks over there which we keep maintaining for the kids, which is very good. But there's always things to do over there, and our boundary is just right across the street from Cronolette Park, which is a huge park. So we have a lot of areas for the kids to go to and families to enjoy themselves. We have a lot of restaurants over there, which is good, and grocery chain stores. So we do fairly well there.
Yeah, it sounds like a really active community.
So
I'm always curious what the job of an alderman is really like. So what are some things just this week that you've worked on? Today's Thursday, so what did you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week?
Well, every day the first thing I do in the morning is check my computer for emails.
Just like the rest of us. Right?
Yes, ma'am. I make sure I return all my phone calls. I think that's very important as an alderman. If I don't get in touch with them, I show up at their house, which they just can't get over that I do that.
Yeah, that's
so. That's the main thing. You want to make sure you have, you know, contact with your constituents when they call. If they need, you know, if they need help with something, I tell them I'll get them an answer. If they want something, it might not be the one they want to hear, but at least I'll get them an answer.
You know so many people in the city who can help based on your years of experience working.
Yes, I've been blessed. I've made a lot of good inroads for 30+ years with the city. So
sounds like it.
I know what departments to call, which I guess I have a little insight on it. But
that's important in your job. Makes things happen more quickly.
Yeah.
So what are some things that you would recommend to somebody who might want to run for public office? What are some things, how do you prepare for that?
Well, I think you prepare, you just have to have a certain knack to me. I mean, you have to be able to go out and go to meetings all the time. You know, give your time up. You might have 3 or 4 meetings a day, go to some events in the evening. It takes a little away from your home life with your family sometimes, but you know, it's always rewarding. You got to have the wherewithal to, you know, get things done. I think you need to communicate with people well, and I think that's the biggest asset for me. That, you know, I get along with everyone. I'm no better than anyone, you know. I'm just like everybody else who lives in the ward.
You've committed the time, and that's really important.
Yes, time's very important. Yes.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you're the perfect person for the job, and we certainly wish you a wonderful second year on the job coming up. And I so appreciate you coming and telling us all about your plans for the 12th Ward and how you got here. So it is really great. And I understand there's some golf in your future next week. You need a day off.
Next week's my friend's birthday. We're all going golfing.
Good for you. So you're retired now, so you need a little bit of time.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't give it all to everybody else, but I'm sure everybody appreciates it. So I definitely want to thank you for coming in, Larry, so much for your time, and thank all of you for being with us. And when we return, we'll have Lutricia Roberts of LRB Ministries. Ministries. And remember to keep up with STL TV and all the great events going on around St. Louis. Friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on STLTV.net. Stay tuned to STL TV.